How long can we survive if the main way we deal damage is by healing? You heard me right. The Lich deals damage by healing. And this is an incredible synergy that I'm hoping to explore. Let's see if we can abuse it and bring us to our first level 5 victory. I think this is pretty much a perfect character for it. The perfect weapon. The SMG has 10% healing because of the Lich. It doesn't deal that much damage, but that's okay because our whole point is that we gotta get that lifesteal. So we're gonna get some money real quick. I think something like, well, the damage we deal is largely based on maybe armor, so we can take some abuse. But as I was saying, the damage we deal is based off our HP. So getting more max health would be really good. But also a tiny bit of lifesteal will not hurt. I'm just gonna reroll. Scare Sausage doesn't sound great. Removing their speed sounds good. Another SMG, sure. I don't want dodge, but I do want lifesteal, so I'm going to save this guy here. We don't want to dodge a single hit. We just want to be hit smack in the face. Unfortunately, my weapon's too good for that, but I'm pretty sure we're going to reach a point very quickly where our weapons are absolutely definitely not too good for that. So let's see. Every 10 seconds, or every second, I believe we should be dealing a whole tick of like 10, 12 damage every time. So that's pretty impressive. 2 HP a regen, that sounds great. We get this. What does this do? I think it increases our armor, or at least it scales its damage with armor, which is cool. Not my thing. I'll pick up one more of these. I think those are great, especially if like we manage to get a combination of these SMGs and lots of like max HP upgrades. So maybe now with the level ups, I might invest a little bit more in max HP upgrades. That's probably a good idea. Let me get into that bullet. It's a little bit ridiculous that I'm trying to get as much damage as possible, but I think it's going to be a good strategy. It's going to lead to a lot of good progress. 82 more speed minus luck. Let's recycle that. I want the max HP. I want the HP regen for sure. Max HP. This. Let's reroll a little bit. Don't see anything. This is good. Speed and engineering, maybe. Oh, 3 max HP. Perfect. So right now, okay, our damage that we deal with by healing is basically 1-to-1 with our health. So every max health points that we have, that's extra ticks of healing, ticks of damage that we're dealing to the enemies. So if we get to 100 health, we're dealing ticks of 100 damage each. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty good damage actually. So I think we can actually get like quite the powerhouse by the end here. Now the goal is to get to wave 20, beat the game. Never done it on this difficulty level, so I'm kind of hoping that we can make it happen. More luck could help. Max HP, more lifesteal. Let's see, HP regen is good, XP gain is good. Well, minus lifesteal, no, I don't want that. Yeah, I think this is good enough. So what are my concerns? My concern is that we kind of walk into enemies, take a lot of damage, but maybe we're not healing fast enough. So that's what the SMGs are partially here for. But maybe having some trees would not be a bad idea. Maybe, yeah, making sure that we invest in that. That's a little bit. I don't know how to feel about it. It's like very unnatural, the idea of like walking into enemies. By the way, don't know if you guys heard, but apparently they're working on a new update. The demo's already available for people who have Steam. That should be pretty good. Actually, it's not even an update. I believe it's like a full-on, like a new DLC essentially. Kathleen gun would be kind of fun, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna double down on this SMG strategy. See how it treats us. Another one. A bullet dealing damage is fired from an enemy corpse when they die. That sounds good. That sounds like a very interesting. That sounds like a very interesting like chain reaction in a way. Like we kill somebody, somebody randomly across the map dies, and then that person shoots another bullet that could potentially kill another person. So it seems like it could have like very powerful ramifications. Unfortunately, I don't remember seeing what it scaled with, but I'm pretty sure it scales best with the range damage, which is not as good or easy to come by. But it's not the worst. It's not the worst by far. So we can totally handle it. On the bright side, I don't really super care about walking in the middle of enemies to collect money. So that makes my life slightly easier. Let's get some range damage just because it helps. And a little bit of lifesteal doesn't hurt. Ratzilla deals damage. I don't want the Ratzilla. Okay, but yeah, it scales with range damage. All right, let's get it. Let's get an SMG. Or not? Let's lock it. Quick reroll doesn't really. Oh, attack speed is actually really good. Like, damn, we're split. That could go crazy. So absolutely into that. I'm kind of excited at the idea of like possibly doing well in this difficulty 5. I think it could be a good strategy. As long as we don't die too badly, we could deal a lot of good damage. In fact, I should try get a lot of health. Keep going with this path of getting a lot of health, because if we are constantly slightly damaged, we are constantly slightly dealing damage to the enemies by healing. So, oh my god, something like a bloody hand would go insane with this build, just because like it deals a single tick of damage every turn, like every second. Like it will be insane. You don't even have to heal that much. It's just a one tick. Like it will be pretty impressive. All right, so let's buy this, a free reroll. Oh my god, one of my best items. Faster bullets, 0.141. Let's get it faster, even faster. Projectiles pierce, I like that. Pickup range and harvesting, I kind of vibe with both of those as well. We are slightly deviating from the whole plan of just focus on health, and that could bite me in the ass, but I'm optimistic that those items are good enough to kind of warrant a try. I mean, at the end, the SMGs are dealing a lot of good damage. Yes, we can deal 31 ticks of damage with healing, but I mean, the SMGs are kind of killing it on their own. Let me try to get this guy. Like, right now, the health... The healing right now is feeling more like a crowd control measure to just make sure there's less enemies across the map, but it doesn't really address the enemies that are facing us, right? So that could be something to keep in mind. Yeah, I think like it's more like a overall enemies on the map, not necessarily the crowd that follows us. So we still need a good way to kill the enemies that chase us around. And 5 max HP is amazing. I might specifically look for max HP. I mean, HP regen is quite good. Lifesteal is really good. I think I'm gonna go with lifesteal. Attack speed would have been nice, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with what we chose. Nothing here. Maybe pickup range? Not really. Trees die in one hit. That's pretty good. And if you enjoy this kind of content, it's been a while since I did brotato, but if you enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe. Those are all silent ways that you can let me know you enjoy the content. If you want to be more vocal, leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know what you enjoy. Those are the biggest ways to, like, I don't know. Tell me what I'm doing right. What do you enjoy? What do you think is going right? It's just makes my life easier. I like to listen. I like to engage with you guys because I don't know. It feels nice to play something that people enjoy watching or playing along or kind of just having on a second monitor. I love that stuff. It feels like we're kind of playing together in a way, bizarrely. Just I get to experience that part when I see your reactions, essentially. It's a little bit of a weird situation, but I don't know. I'm with it. I enjoy it. By the way, this wave, absolutely fantastic. These weapons are killing it. Maybe those enemies are a little bit too weak, but More piercing, of course. 6 max HP, yes please. Attack speed, of course. Trees that have 1 hit. Materials for every max HP for every material we have. It's only 5. Does it really work with this? I don't think it does. This one's good. This one's fantastic. Okay, yes, this one's perfect. It synergizes perfectly with the whole like chance to heal, deal damage when we heal, and now we can pick up the consumable and make people explode. Like, that's insane. What else can we find here? Let's reroll a little bit. Okay, another SMG, another lifesteal, a chance to heal when we kill enemies. Love the little cute monkey. It does remove 1 range damage, which sucks in a way. It does actually suck. Loot aliens, yes. One more reroll just to see. Oh, baby gecko's fantastic. And I'm gonna save this guy. Attack speed. No, I don't think that's super worth it. But this one's good. The SMG is gonna be good. We're down to 0.13 seconds between bullets fired. That is pretty fast. We're about to reach the maximum limit of vampirism, of lifesteal. So lifesteal has a limit on how much you can heal each second. Basically, it's 10 health per second healed, which is, you know, it's going to take quite a while for us to max that one out, really. It's pretty strong. But again, you got to prepare for the future. We want to have a lot of health, so we want to make sure that we can heal a lot. And yeah, making sure that we get as close as possible to that cap is valuable. And once we get to that cap, maybe we can start looking at different weapons, different items, different ways to heal. Maybe we can pivot to HP regen. Those are all, because I don't believe HP regen has a cap. Or we can focus on these little fruits and have like consumable heals be a lot stronger. Those are all things that like we could consider. All right, chance to double pick up materials, more luck, more engineering. Love that stuff. I think range damage could be a good one. What do you do? Deals 10% recurrent of an enemy's health as damage. Interesting weapon. It doesn't really scale with anything we've been developing so far, so I'm going to pass on that. But it was interesting. XP gain. Chance to deal damage to an enemy. Are you a guaranteed one? You're a guaranteed shot. You're not a guaranteed chance to kill. Like, you're based on luck, and we don't have that much luck. XP gain at the end of the wave. This wave is going to be tough since enemies have a lot more health, but we're going to work on that. Lifesteal, more enemies? I don't know. Weapon and pet damage scales with engineering? Maybe not. Material when we kill cursed enemies. I'm going to save this one. More lifesteal. That's really good. Attack speed and range. I like this one. I don't super... 20% engineering is quite weak. But you know what? Let's lock it. I think it can be good enough that we can do some good shit. Okay, great. This is a boss fight. I did not consider that the one wave where enemies have twice as much health is an actual boss fight. That's insane. That was brutal. Was this your doing? No, they just have more health. They don't have more damage. That guy just killed us because he was brutal like that. Alright, I want to do a quick restart. Just give it one more try. And we're going to see if we can make it happen. I mean, it's going to be tough, but it's not impossible. And I can believe in this. I believe in the vision. I think we can absolutely do it. Alright, let's see if we can get damage. We cannot get damage. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got to max out that kind of money. So, just get hurt. That's the plan. Get hurt, max HP. There we go. There we go. Recover from consumables. HP regen into the end of a wave. That's good. XP gain I like. And lifesteal sounds great as well. Damn, what a haircut. Boy's got an incredible haircut. I don't even know what to describe it as. It looks like like a school shooter haircut. I don't know. It doesn't look that great, honestly, but it looks a little bit rough, but maybe like he could get with this haircut. He could use a haircut. That's the idea. All right, more money. We're gonna re-roll again. HP regen. Yeah. More this. Oh damn, we're not making enough money. Ooh, we're struggling for cash. Okay, I didn't realize that part. We're gonna have to work on that aspect. I have to imagine that we can make it happen. We can work it out. For sure. Okay, alright. This is good. This is good. Not bad. I just gotta collect the money. 69 money. That's a good amount of cash. That's a good chunk of change. Alright, 84. Good enough. Damn. This is like pretty bad for us right now. It's like showing up kind of shitty stuff. I guess luck is not the worst thing to have, so let's get it. We're not able to reroll, but we bought 3 upgrades. That's quite nice. Plus 2 level ups, so pretty good stuff. Oh wow. Maybe that, I don't know, that felt weak, right? They dealt so much damage to us. Maybe some armor could go a long way. Maybe some armor. I don't know. It's a little bit difficult. Like, maybe stronger weapons? I do like the SMG. It shoots so fast. That's the whole point of this run. But I don't know if maybe I'm spreading myself too thin. Attack speed, yes. Okay. Max HP, yes. Ratzilla, don't super care, but this seems good. Another weapon could work. Alright. And I'm not sure, what is the point of upgrading SMGs? They deal more damage, yes, but are they really they're not gonna shoot faster? I don't believe so. At least they didn't shoot faster when we went from tier 1 to tier 2, so maybe they do get faster, but it doesn't seem like it. No, they do get faster. I think like later tiers do have faster shooting speed. But this will be tough. This will be real tough. Alright, some fruits. That's a good option. Maybe we can spec into those a little bit. Get some food going on. More luck. More max HP. SMG. SMG. This thing. SMG. Pistol. No, not a pistol. Awful. We don't do pistols. Absolutely not. Alright, what do you do? Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Damn. Okay, we're doing... The firepower is there. I'm liking the firepower. Maybe I should invest a little bit in range damage, because I'm liking the firepower from these SMGs. They're doing some work. Not a lot of work, but some work. And maybe this is just the one wave that gives me way too much confidence and then I fuck it up. But I think we can do it. 29 health is not a bad one. We could... I would like to aim for 100. For at least... okay, fine. A little bit of dodge could work. Little bit. More range. A fish hook. Yes. HP regen. Reroll. Okay. This guy, get him cursed. This guy, get him cursed. No, I'm just gonna get the little baby gecko. He's not that important that I gotta pass it up. Let me just get the chance at a material. We can always get more baby geckos. I mean, up to 4 can spawn, which is essentially almost 100% chance. I say almost 100% because each baby gecko, it's like a different calculation. It's 25% calculated 4 times instead of like adding up the chance. So let's say you have 2 baby geckos. It's 2 25% chances. It's not a 50% chance flat. More or less it adds up to 50%, but it's not a guarantee. I think it's slightly less. No, that doesn't make any sense. Well, it has to. I don't know how it works. Luck in harvesting. You know what? I'm going to take it. 9 max HP. 6 HP regen. Thank you. SMG. You know what? Let's curse it. HP regen. I'm going to get it. Reroll. Reroll some more. Let's just buy it. I don't need that one to get cursed. Special enemies appear. No, I think I'm good. I want this guy to get cursed. I think that can do incredible stuff for us if that weapon gets cursed. It could be, well, first of all, a very strong weapon. Second of all, it might just, well, I don't know what it would do. I think it would just be insanely fast, right? And strong. So it could be like a very, I don't know, the firepower, the thing that keeps us alive from the hordes. So maybe, okay, thinking about it, we could survive. We could thin out the waves, but we need a little bit of speed. So maybe upgrading our speed is not a bad idea. Yeah, because at some point we're gonna not be able to outrun these people. So being able to run around a little bit faster could go a long way. Like right now. Right now it would be kind of cool if it could run slightly faster. So let's do that. Landmines, love that. Attack speed is incredible. Damn it. Alright. Chance to deal damage to a random enemy. You know what? I'll leave you here. Projectiles explode. You know what? I'll think about you. You have a bonus to deal damage. You know what? This is actually really good as well. I think we can survive one wave, and if anything here becomes cursed, let me see. Let me see. Okay, something got cursed. I'm kind of excited too for all the weapons that were there. So I'm hoping that at least one of them is cursed, and it's not the damn thing that makes bullets explode, like bullets shoot out of enemies, like that. That would be some bullshit. But we could work with that. With the weapons, ooh, that would go crazy. Like some high-powered stuff, yeah, that would be kind of fun. So here's a part where I remember and tell myself that I did want a speed upgrade and I didn't get it because I thought about it very late. Yeah, I should have got one. I should have gotten one. This is getting a little bit tough. We have 12 seconds to survive. Somehow we thinned out that herd a little bit. But we need more speed because we cannot survive this many enemies on our own. Lifesteal, sure, absolutely. Max HP, important. Blunderbuss. Okay. Okay, 37 damage as opposed to 3. That's a huge difference. XP gain, enemy damage, no. Which one's next wave? It's wave 10. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's a little bit too dangerous. 3% damage at the end of the wave, though, that's crazy. I'm not going to even try to get it cursed. I just want it. Let's also get a little bit more survival in the form of dodge and armor. I know we did sacrifice 3 max HP, but I think it's good enough. Alright, the blunderbuss is doing wonders. It does kill people pretty well. So this is decent. We have a little baby gecko which occasionally gives us materials. So I think we're doing okay. Alright. Yeah. Come on. I wonder if it shoots 1 bullet per every material it gets, or if there's still a tiny minuscule delay based on when we pick up the materials. I hope it just shoots like a damn machine gun if we allow it to. But things are a little bit tough, you know, a tiny bit tough. The materials are around, but oh man, they are in a difficult path to reach. So maybe more baby geckos would be welcome. Killing a tree creates that stuff. That sounds good. Attack speed, yeah. Max HP, of course. An SMG. Alright. So now you shoot .132. So you do not upgrade your speed, but you do deal a fair bit more damage. You also have a better crit chance. Not amazing because we are at 0, but it doesn't matter. Same range. Yeah, okay. That was fine. That was adequate. Okay, I picked up this one because shoots aliens. It's based on max health, so This would help us. Pistol harvesting. You know what? Let's get the harvesting. Hiking. I'm interested in the enemy speed downgrade. Or enemies have a chance to explode when they take for 11 damage when they die. That seems really good. And the hiking pole, nah, that's fine. Nah, these three seem a lot better. Okay, right. I forgot that I don't have speed upgrades. This is when I remember. Please game. I promise I'll get a speed upgrade if you let me survive. Oh man, we're not surviving this one. We're not making it. We are absolutely not making it. The guy who's supposed to survive by healing a ton is struggling to heal just enough. Oh man. Could that have been played better? Maybe. But maybe it's just difficulty 5. That's a little bit too much for me. I gotta get better. And we will get better. But in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see a different character or anything else. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.